just wanted to tell a few things which may be important. I'm saying this because I think Indians and I think us as parents are only interested about my child not eating. I think that is a major bloody thing. Khato nati, pito nati. You see, apne bada Gujaratiyo bhaiyo bhai kahi bhi, all of us, my child does not eat is the bottom line. Whether my child does not know to swim, it does not matter. But my child does not eat. Khato nati, pito nati. So that is a great anxiety perpetuated by grandmothers. I'm sorry to say not all grandmothers are like that. But, you know, it's the question of not eating. And I'm saying that because if you're focused on that, you tend to be unfocused really on the only one single thing. Believe me, the only one single thing today in this day and age which kills, which is life-threatening to children, is accidents. I'll tell you this, Malika, the only thing really which kills children is accident. The only thing which is life-threatening is accident. Therefore, everything about her, the last thing I tell all my parents who come to my clinic and say, my child does not eat, he says, your child is fine, but be careful about accidents. Everybody who goes out is told about this, and I think it's a concept that we have to, get into us get into our bone marrow, so as to say that, I'm going to give you some horrific stories. I'm going to give you horrific stories because it happened to a colleague and a friend of mine, and he was partying. I think some of you would know him. I'm not going to take the name, but he was partying with his wife and his daughter, 3-year-old daughter, a doctor, a pediatrician doctor, had in fact two such bays, one at Joggers and one at Otters and one at a private pool. Both of them sitting there having a drink with the family. 1 minute they lost sight of the night. 1 minute they lost sight of what their baby was doing. Next minute she was in the pool and drowned and dead. I mean, this is the most horrific thing for somebody to have, and therefore, after that experience, and this was 30 years ago, after that he had 2 more children. After that, Rohan, every kid that comes to my clinic is told, learn to swim. What the hell? Why don't we learn to teach our children to swim? The Brits do it, the Russians do it, the US, the Americans do it, everybody else in the world. As Indians, we are not focused into that. Really, and how important this is. Swimming is indeed the best exercise. Really the best exercise that you can do, the best non-weight bearing exercise. So if you've got a bad neck and you can't exercise and you're putting on weight and getting a tummy, whatever you are, what you need to do is swim, so that you can still work out, and do so. I think it's so important. Every kid that leaves my clinic today, and it is so important that all of us parents here teach our children to swim. I think as silly as it sounds, this was a preventable thing. Yes, she's going to talk to you about it, but I'm telling you how important it is.